Hi everyone, Erica from Homes for Health. I wanted to show you quickly how to make one of the healthiest, easiest meals I know of. And it consists of a lot of protein and a lot of fiber. So if you eat protein without fiber, you're pretty quickly going to find you have a lot of issues around things getting stuck in your digestive tract. You'll get constipated. If you're eating 100 grams or more of fiber, of protein, you've got to have fiber to keep things moving. So this is just a simple salad. You can vary up the ingredients, except for you want to start with some sort of a green. I've got the mixed greens here, and these are super simple. They're organic, so you don't need to wash any pesticides off. They come in a mixed variety. They're not as cheap as just buying a head of lettuce, but it's so much easier. So I start with a nice big bowl here, and I grab a very healthy amount of salad. That's going to give you a lot of fiber. Then I'm going to add to it my protein, and for protein I'm going with chunk light tuna in water. So tuna is an excellent source of protein. The only problem with tuna is the mercury in the water. So what you want to do is you want to go with the either chunk light or skipjack. Those are both coming from smaller fish, and so the mercury levels are not going to be a problem with those like they would be with something like albacore, which is a much larger fish. You also want to go with the tuna in water and then just drain the water before you add it to your salad. If you get it in oil, you're going to find that if you look at the ingredients, it's not olive oil. It's very cheap. It's usually canola oil or sunflower oil or a mix. So just mix that in with your lettuce, and then you're going to add a variety of other ingredients. I've got here some sauerkraut. And sauerkraut, again, is a super simple ingredient. It's basically 2 items, cabbage and vinegar. It's healthy. I talked about Greek yogurt. Cabbage, sauerkraut is another healthy probiotic food item. Anything fermented is going to have that advantage to it. And then I've got some chickpeas here, so I'm adding more protein and some fiber. And for a little bit of crunch, I've got some sunflower kernels roasted. You want to make sure they're roasted. I've got unsalted. You could do salted as well. Or excuse me, actually those are salted. I measure those out because they definitely have some fiber, but they have protein, but they also have fat in them. So you don't want to go wild on the sunflower kernels. And then finally, for a little bit of sweetness, I've got here some in-season tangerines, little mini ones, so they're about that big. I already pre-peeled 2 of them here. You want to, in general, I recommend going with fruit that's in season. So we're coming into, now in December, citrus is in season. So we're getting a little bit past apples, going into citrus. My favorite is probably those tangerines. Okay, so you can see you can vary up your ingredients there. I made the chicken thighs the other day. You could also do that in place of the tuna fish. So I'm going to then end with my dressing, just a couple of passes of the extra virgin olive oil, and then finally a little bit of rice vinegar. And then I'm just going to simply mix this up. Notice I don't have any croutons in here. The garbanzo beans, the sunflower kernels give it plenty of nice carbs, so you don't need to add the croutons. So everything is very simple ingredients. You mix it together, totally delicious. Again, you can vary the additions you make here, just making sure they're all simple ingredients. Enjoy.